start off, how big a blow is it to lose Greg Tansey?
Yeah, it's a big blow. Spoke a length with Greg. Club offered him a really attractive contract. He wants a new challenge, and that's all it is. It's obviously he's a top player. Standards are really high in games. The standards are really high in the training ground. He's going to be sorely missed, but now we've got a challenge of finding a new Greg Tansey. That's a challenge we look forward to.
Do you feel you've already done well to retain him this long?
You can look at it like that, yeah. You know, Greg's been good for Inverness, and Inverness has been good for him as well, so we wish him all the best. It's part and parcel of football. Players come, players do well, they move on. You know, we can't compete financially with other clubs in the division, so we wish him all the best.
Is that the case in which it's the same as all the others that he's following along the 96, that Aberdeen can offer far more money?
I don't think it's just that, definitely not. I'm sure they can offer more money than we can offer, but I think with Greg, he doesn't play football for money. He wants a new challenge, maybe a new pressure on his shoulders. Maybe he thinks he can go and challenge for the league title down the years. Bigger crowds, playing in Europe, so you can see why he wanted to go to Aberdeen, and to be a very good manager there as well, and a really good side.
Will he still feature from now to the end of the season? No,
he's dropped. Yes, of course he will. Of course. Look, he's been great for us. He's a very consistent player. We like him on the park, we like him off the park. He's great in the dressing room. He's absolutely getting hammered at this moment in time. I think he's sitting having lunch on his own. He probably will be for the next few weeks, but it's all good banter, and it's, as I said, it's part and parcel of football. These things happen, and we've set up a very good recruitment plan now. We've got really good scouts in place, so we're looking forward to bringing the next Greg Tansey in.
What sort of impact do you think it will have on his own performances between now and then, assuming you undrop him?
Yes, none at all. None at all. That's why we didn't have to break the news today, but I thought it'd be good to get it out, because it'll probably leak somewhere as well. But I know Greg's one of the greatest professionals I've came across. I've played with him, and he can handle it. He's very mentally strong, and yeah, he's going to get ripped today, probably ripped tomorrow in training as well, and then it'll all be forgotten about, and he's going to give 100% like he always, and you'll probably see him even improve now. Obviously we're up against Aberdeen on Tuesday. He'll want to show the Aberdeen supporters what they're getting, and hopefully that'll be a great performance for us. And
he'll also probably want to leave from a high and, you know, cement what he's achieved here already.
Of course. He's been a legend for Inverness. He really has. He's been one of the best players to come here. We'll miss him, we really will, but he goes with our greatest respect. He's given us our all every day in training. We'll really miss him off the training ground. The standards on training are high quality, so that's where he'll be sorely missed, but he goes with huge respect, and we wish him all the best.
Every game is a massive one for Inverness just now. How big a one is it this weekend?
Same again, yeah. Your concentration levels have to be better for the 90 minutes. Lapse in concentration cost us a goal last week. We're a little bit disappointed in it. The draw, it feels like a defeat, but you look at our second half performance, taking the last 15 minutes out, we were excellent, we were strong, we were aggressive, we pressed high, we were passionate, we created chances, and we'll have to do the same again. We've got to treat this game like a derby game as well.
Getting on top and staying on top, because I think there were chances to obviously go 2-0 up and lost on it.
Yes, and I think we would have went on to win the game comfortably had I got the second. We were on top for a half an hour in the second half, but Billy Mackay hits crossbar. It's a great challenge, to be fair, from the county defender, but I think we've got to create a few more chances as well. We haven't created enough chances in the last couple of games, so we look to change that on Saturday.
Now, the fact that you're not bottom anymore, does that mean that you go into the game with a different mindset?
Yeah, look, it was great to get off the bottom going into the break as well. Training being immense. The standard of training today was very high, very competitive. There was no holding the lads back today. I've seen a difference in us. I've seen a real excitement, a real sharpness, a real desire in training now. It's going to be a tough team to pick for Saturday. We're looking very strong. It's a good headache to have.
I guess the international break came at the wrong time for you. You were just trying to pick up performance.
Yeah, well, it gives a couple of players as well. You look at the positive, gives a couple of players to get over some injuries. Unfortunately, in the Ross County game, Carl Tremarco picked up a knee injury, so he's going to be out for 2 or 3 weeks, and we've lost Ian Vargas as well, who rolled his ankle. He's tore his ankle ligament, so he's going to be missing for 6 weeks. So that was the disappointing part over the international break.
When you look at some of the other fixtures this weekend, a win for you could really suck a number of teams into that relegation mire.
That's what we want. That we want to bring them back to us. We want to go up. We're heading up the way now. We're looking forward. We want to bring a couple more teams into that relegation battle, but we need 3 points Saturday. We really do. We're up against a good side, strong midfield, got natural goal scorers, physically very, very dangerous from set pieces as well. So there's not much in it in terms of quality on both sides, but we've got to be better creating chances for our strikers.
So how are you looking at the rest of the season, Richie? Is it a three-way battle also involving Hamilton and Motherwell with 2 or 3 other teams, including Ross County on the periphery as well?
I think you look at it every Saturday at 5:15, and it can change. It might be 2 or 3 more teams, and it might be one team pulled out. But so game by game, but at the moment it's about 6 or 7 teams in it, and I'm looking to get out of that, and we can get ourselves out of that by going on a winning run.
Is there more emphasis in this game, given you get a tough one coming up, that some people might think you can do well to maybe get a point out of?
Yeah, and it's understandable. Obviously Aberdeen are going well, so it's a home game. It's against Kilmarnock, no disrespect. We have to be beaten. Kilmarnock at home, and we slipped up against Ross County. We conceded late, we're still hurting. Let's turn that hurt now into 3 points on Saturday.
Did you see the bust up between Neil Lennon and Jim Duffy last night?
No, but I heard all about it. I'm just glad I wasn't me involved.
Well, you're a passionate man. Can you understand that emotions might boil over, or do you think there's a responsibility for the managers to keep them in check?
No, it's an emotional game. It's part and parcel of football, and I think it's been blown out of proportion, I'm sure. But these things happen, and it's something to talk about the next day. I think it's great for the game.